everyone and welcome back to DidyToys channel. Today's tutorial is a bit different because we are not crocheting any keychains or toys, we are crocheting a kid's hat. I'm also planning to crochet a unicorn hat, so let me know in the comment if you are interested so I can understand if I need to make a tutorial on it. This apple hat is quite easy to follow and it takes very little time to crochet one as we are using a special kind of yarn. As I've already mentioned, the yarn is quite interesting. That's Alize Puffy Fine and it comes with ready-made loops, so it's very easy to crochet using such a yarn. We used a similar yarn with ready-made loops to crochet Daisy Pillow and Bumblebee. If you haven't seen the tutorial yet, I'll leave a card with the link somewhere there. As always, you can either crochet using your fingers or a crochet hook of a bigger size. I'll crochet using a crochet hook, it seems to me easier, but if you don't have a crochet hook, you can really crochet without it because the loops are ready and they are quite big, so it's convenient to crochet using your fingers. You'll also need some plush yarn of two colors, green and brown, for the leaf and the stem. You can use Himalaya Dolphin Baby or YarnArt Dolce, for example, or any other yarn you like. I'll use 5.5mm crochet hook for the main yarn. That's the biggest crochet hook I have. You can use a different size if you wish. It doesn't really matter as the loops are ready, so the crochet hook doesn't affect the crochet tension and the size of the ready-made hat. And I'll use 4mm crochet hook for the plush yarn. I also have two plastic needles, one for the plush yarn and the second one for the Alize Puffy. You also need scissors to cut the tails, any kind of stitch markers. I'll use just a piece of thread of a different color. That's it! Let's start crocheting! I take the main yarn, which is Alize Puffy Fine, and 5.5mm crochet hook. We will start by a magic circle, so first of all we need to cut some loops to get a longer tail. Be careful, don't cut the main yarn. Now the tail is long enough to make a magic circle. I just wrap the tail around my fingers. Then I insert the crochet hook into the first loop and pull it through the circle. Now insert the crochet hook into the next loop and pull it through the first one. The magic circle is ready. Now we need to crochet 8 single crochets into it. So I insert the crochet hook into the circle and insert it into the next loop, grab it and pull through the circle. Now I have 2 loops on my hook. I insert the crochet hook into the next loop and pull it through both loops on my hook. That's the first single crochet. Now the second one, again I insert the crochet hook through the circle. Then I insert it into the next loop, grab it and pull it through the circle, and then finish crocheting the single crochet by pulling the next loop through both loops on my hook. So these are 2 single crochets, we need to make 6 more. Again, I insert the crochet hook into the circle, then into the next loop, grab and pull it through the circle, and finish crocheting the single crochet by pulling the next loop through the 2 loops on my hook. So that's 3. Four, 5, 6, 7, and the last one, which is number 8. So I've made 8 single crochets into the magic circle. Now I will pull the tail to tighten the circle. the first round is ready. I'll mark the rounds beginning for convenience and continue crocheting the second round, which is 8 increases. That means you need to crochet 2 single crochets in each stitch around. So we insert the crochet hook into the first stitch of the previous round, then we insert the crochet hook into the next loop and pull it through the stitch. Now we just finish crocheting the single crochet by pulling the next loop through the 2 loops on the hook. That's the first single crochet of the first increase. Now we insert the crochet hook into the same stitch, insert it into the next loop and pull it through the stitch, and then finish crocheting the single crochet. So that's the first increase, 2 single crochets in the first stitch of the previous round. Now we insert the crochet hook into the next stitch of the previous round and make 2 single crochets again, 1 and the second single crochet into the same stitch. That's the second increase. Now increase number 3, 1, 2 into the same stitch, increase number 4, 1 and 2 into the same stitch, increase number 5, 1 and 2 into the same stitch, increase number 6, 1 and 2 into the same stitch, increase number 7, 1 and 2 into the same stitch, and the last increase, which is number 8, 1 and the second single crochet into the same stitch. The second round is ready. You should have 16 stitches in total. I'll mark the rounds beginning and continue crocheting the next round, and I'll make 8 increases in a round again. That's why I'll crochet a single crochet followed by an increase 8 times. So I'll make a single crochet first. Now the first increase, 1 and 2 into the same stitch. Now a single crochet again. The second increase, 1 and 2 into the same stitch, a single crochet, increase number 3, 1, 2 into the same stitch, a single crochet, increase number 4, 1 and the second single crochet into the same stitch, a single crochet, increase number 5, 1, 2, a single crochet, increase number 6, 1, 2, a single crochet, increase number 7, and the second single crochet into the same stitch, and the last time a single crochet, and the last increase for the round, 1 and 2 into the same stitch. The round is ready. You should have 24 stitches in total. We continue expanding. We'll make 8 increases in the next round as well. So we'll crochet now 2 single crochets followed by an increase 8 times. So 2 single crochets first, 1 and 2. Now the first increase, 1, and the second one into the same stitch, 2 single crochets again, 1 and 2, the second increase, 1 and 2 into the same stitch, 2 single crochets again, 1, 2, the third increase, 1 and the second single crochet into the same stitch, 2 single crochets again, 1 and the second one, increase number 4, 1, 2 into the same stitch, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, the fifth increase, 1, 2 into the same stitch, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, increase number 6, 1, 2 into the same stitch, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, increase number 7, 1 and the second single crochet into the same stitch, and the last time 2 single crochets, 1, 2, and the final increase for the round, which is number 8, 1 and 2 into the same stitch. The round is ready. You should have 32 stitches in total, and I'm going to make one more round with 8 increases. So I'll mark the round's beginning and continue crocheting. This time I'll crochet 3 single crochets followed by an increase 8 times. So 3 single crochets first, 1, 2, 3. Now the first increase, 1 and 2 into the same stitch, 3 single crochets again, 1, 2, 3, the second increase, 1, 2 into the same stitch, 3 single crochets, 1, 2 and 3, an increase, 1 and 2 into the same stitch, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, an increase, 1, 2 into the same stitch, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, an increase, 1 and the second single crochet into the same stitch, 3 single crochets again, 1, 2, 3, an increase, 1, 2 into the same stitch, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, an increase, 1, and the second single crochet into the same stitch, and the last time 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and the final increase for the round, which is number 8, 1, and the second single crochet into the same stitch. The round is ready. I have 40 stitches in total, and I'm going to stop increasing here. If you want to make the hat bigger, you need to continue increasing, making 8 increases in a round. So we stopped increasing on the 3 single crochets followed by an increase. If you want to expand the detail more, you need to crochet the next round as 4 single crochets followed by an increase 8 times, then 5 single crochets followed by an increase 8 times, and so on till you get the desired width of the hat. I'm crocheting a kid's hat, so that's enough for me. So my detail is a bit less than 18 centimeters, and the ready-made hat will come to 24 centimeters wide. So if you need a bigger size, make a few more rounds with increases. And if you want a smaller size, you need to reduce some rounds, so you stop increasing earlier than I did. I'm going to attach a chart on the screen so you can find a size that you wish for and decide when to stop increasing. Anyway, we continue crocheting, and we are going to crochet some even rounds. So I'll mark the rounds beginning for convenience. Again, the number of the even rounds you crochet depends on the size of the hat you want. I will crochet 5 even rounds in total, I believe. So I'll show you the first one, and then I'm going to skip a bit and meet you when all the even rounds are ready. So we crochet the first even round. You need to have 40 single crochets in total, and you crochet just a single crochet in each stitch around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So the first even round is ready. I'm going to crochet 4 more even rounds, so all the same a single crochet in each stitch around. I'll skip a bit and meet you when all the even rounds are ready. So you need to have 5 even rounds in total, 40 stitches each. I've already finished crocheting all the 5 even rounds, 40 stitches each. Now I'll mark the rounds beginning for convenience, and I'll start decreasing starting with the next round. So I'll decrease evenly, making 8 decreases in a round as I increased previously. That's why I'll crochet 3 single crochets followed by a decrease 8 times for the next round. First 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and the first decrease. I make invisible decreases, you can make the simple ones. So 3 single crochets again, 1, 2, 3, and the second decrease. So if you want to make simple decreases, you insert the crochet hook into the stitch, then grab the next loop and pull it through it. Insert the crochet hook into the next stitch of the previous round, grab the next loop and pull it through it. You'll have 3 loops on your hook and you need to pull the next loop through all the 3 loops on your crochet hook. So that will be the simple decrease. If you want to make invisible decreases, and I make invisible ones, you need to insert the crochet hook through the front loop of the stitch, then insert the crochet hook through the front loop of the next stitch, insert the crochet hook into the next loop and pull it through both front loops like this. You'll have 2 loops on your hook and you just finish crocheting the single crochet by pulling the next loop through the 2 loops on your hook like this. Now 3 single crochets again, 1, 2, 3, a decrease, 3 single crochets, 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 1, 2, 3, a decrease again, 3 single crochets, 1, 3, and the final decrease, which is number 8. The round is ready. You should have 32 stitches in total, and I'll make one more round with 8 decreases, and I'll crochet 2 single crochets followed by a decrease 8 times for the next round. So 2 single crochets first, 1, 2, and the first decrease, 2 single crochets again, 1, 2, the second decrease, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, the third decrease, 2 single crochets again, 1, 2, decrease number 4, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, decrease number 5, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, decrease number 6, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, a decrease again, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, and the final decrease, which is number 8. The round is ready and the main part of the hat is ready as well. Now I'll cut the thread. I left some loops here. We'll need now to cut the loops. So we have a tail to weave in. Now I'll crochet a slip stitch and pull the tail to fasten. You can remove the marker now, and I'll use a needle to fasten off and weave in the yarn tail. First of all, I'll make the edge flatter. Now a knot to fasten. And I'll insert the needle through the stitches to weave in the yarn tail. One more knot. So the main part is ready. Now we need to crochet a leaf and a stem to decorate our hat and to make it look like an apple. We'll crochet the leaf first, so I'll take green plush yarn and 4mm crochet hook. We start crocheting by a chain of 9 stitches, a knot to start crocheting first, and now 9 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll mark the rounds beginning for convenience. Now I'll start crocheting from the second chain from the hook, so you need to skip one chain and start crocheting from the second one. I'll crochet first 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Now 4 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now a single crochet, and we'll crochet 3 stitches in the next stitch, so that's the last chain, and we crochet a single crochet, a half double crochet into the same chain, and a single crochet into the same chain. Now we continue crocheting on the other part of the chain. We crochet first a single crochet, now 4 half double crochets, 1, and I fasten the tail in the process, the second half double crochet, the third one, and 1 more half double crochet, which is number 4. Now we need to crochet 2 more single crochets to get to the end of the row, 1 and 2. The first round is ready. You need to have 17 stitches in total. I'll mark the rounds beginning for convenience, and I'll crochet the second round. I'll crochet first an increase, so 2 single crochets into the first stitch of the previous round, 1 and 2 into the same stitch. Now 2 single crochets, 1, 2, a half double crochet, an increase of half double crochets, so 2 half double crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2, 2 half double crochets, 1, 2, a single crochet, now again 3 stitches in one stitch. We crochet a single crochet, now a half double crochet into the same stitch, and 1 more single crochet into the same stitch. Now again a single crochet, 2 half double crochets, 1, 2, an increase of half double crochets, so you crochet 2 half double crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2, a half double crochet, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, and an increase, so 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2. The round is ready. You should have 22 stitches in total, and the leaf is ready as well. Cut the thread, leaving a tail for sewing, and pull it through the loops to fasten. So the leaf is ready. Let's crochet the stem. I use a plush yarn, brown color, and the same 4mm crochet hook. First of all, I'll make a knot to start crocheting, and now I'll make 2 chain stitches instead of a magic circle. You can make a magic circle if you find it convenient, but I prefer making 2 chain stitches to start instead of a magic circle while working with the plush yarn. So 2 chains here, and I'll mark the rounds beginning for convenience. Now I'll crochet 6 single crochets into the first chain. If you make a magic circle, you need to crochet the single crochets into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The first round is ready. Now I'll crochet 10 even rounds, which means I'll crochet a single crochet in each stitch around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The second round is ready. Now you need to crochet 9 more even rounds, 6 stitches each. So you just continue crocheting a single crochet in each stitch around. I'll skip a bit and meet you when all the 10 even rounds are ready. So you need to have 10 even rounds in total, 6 stitches each. You crochet a single crochet in each stitch around. So I finished crocheting all the 10 even rounds, 6 stitches each, and actually that's it. I cut the yarn, leaving a tail for sewing, and pull it through the loops to tighten. I'll remove the marker now. And the stem is ready. So all the details are ready. Now we need just to sew the leaf and the stem to the hat to make it look like an apple. I'll sew the stem first. I don't sew it on the very top where the magic ring is. I'm going to sew it between the second and the third round, so it will be a bit on the front part. I'll make a knot to fasten, and I'll weave in the yarn tail by inserting it through the stitches of the stem. Now I'll insert the needle and come out inside the hat. So the stem is sewing. Now we need to sew the leaf near it. Now I'll make a knot to fasten, and again I'll insert the needle through the stitches to weave in the yarn tail. Now I'll insert the needle and come out inside the head. I'll fasten one more time by making a knot. And I'll weave in the yarn tails. So, your apple hat is ready. Hope you've enjoyed crocheting it with me. Don't forget to follow, like and comment. Thanks for watching and see you!